Alright, it's been like a month since we've been on BO2, so, you know, it just feels a little bit overdue. Now, this stuff is also pretty overdue. It's probably a few days old at this point because I am pre-recording these videos. If you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the same thing that I have for the last 3 videos. But I just saw on Twitter over here that the University of Florida has successfully grown plants in lunar soil. You know what that means? They're growing plants on the moon, essentially. Not actually on the moon, but they bring moon stuff back and like put it in the same environment and, you know, grow it. Now the plants are growing like shit and they're really unhealthy and bad, but they're figuring out how to like genetically modify them so that they can grow easier on the moon. Bro, we might actually fucking inhabit the moon. It baffles me how people just figure stuff out. It will never not baffle me, especially like now that I'm working this job out in Virginia and stuff. I'm seeing large things, if that makes sense. And I always have and whatever, but for whatever reason, I'm getting really existential whenever I stay in like a hotel or something. I'm just so amazed at how the hotel functions, at how they built it. Like, dog, there's no way I could ever build a hotel, ever. That does, like, I am not smart enough to do that. I'm not talented. I'm not precise enough. My hotel would crumble instantly. The best I can do is like make videos barely. It feels like a lot of people in the world just take for granted everything that everyone previously to them has just come up with, has just found out and figured out and discovered and invented and all that shit. Like, dude, for example, vitamins. I go to the gym and stuff, I work out, I'm worried about like vitamins and protein and calories and carbs and all that shit and what it does to my body. But like, dude, I don't fucking know how many calories are in a steak. There's no way, like, I would have no way of figuring that out. The only way I know how many calories or vitamins or minerals or whatever are in anything is because the label says it. But I actually sat down and thought about it. How the fuck did they figure it out? How do they know? How do people even go about like breaking down food and even knowing what the vitamins look like and finding out ways to quantify each individual like vitamins and calories and fat and protein and all that stuff? How do they go about that shit? But like vitamin A, how did anyone know what that did or looked like? The world is just such a mindfuck. I'm so grateful that I'm living now and not before anyone knew about any of this shit. What's kind of crazy too is we just believe these people that said it. Just like, oh yeah, Wi-Fi. And we're like, oh yeah, cool, that like seems to make sense, let's use it. I don't fucking know what Wi-Fi is. Actually, it's like radio waves and stuff, but like, that's just because someone told me it is. I haven't actually sat down and figured out what the fuck Wi-Fi is. I'm just believing some random guy that I've never met. Our entire society really went from sticks and rocks to fucking Fortnite and Wi-Fi. Like, how did anyone even figure out how to make Black Ops 2? It is so, dude, I don't get it. Bro, holy shit, the clip. Speaking of innovation though, I forgot to turn on my monitor dot. On my monitor, you can like press a button and this red laser pops up. Now, not laser, but this red like circle and it's actually crazy that they did that because I'm pretty sure that idea stemmed from this kid on YouTube just putting tape on the center of his screen and putting a Sharpie dot on it. I know because I did that when I was little. And back in the day, you did not admit that to anyone because that shit was definitely classified as cheating. By the way, this is my least favorite part of making videos, but if you enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like. It helps the video hit recommended and gets us closer to 10,000 subscribers. But yeah, thanks. I really just can't, bro. I can't believe that. Way back in the day, bro, thousands of years ago, civilization just occurred. Like, people started figuring shit out, and eventually, our entire society just went from sticks and rocks to, like, Fortnite and Wi-Fi, and then through that, people somehow created computers. How the fuck did computers come about? With computers came video game development, which came Call of Duty, which developed a community of people who have dedicated their lives to getting a certain amount of names on a feed in a certain way. In the bottom left corner with a specific weapon that was also created by a different group of people. Dude, like, for Black Ops 2 to even come about, for Call of Duty to come about, for montages to come about, people had to like figure out that you could send metal really fast in like a really small chunk of metal really fast, really far to kill somebody. And then someone was like, oh my god, this is a good idea. So they made sniper rifles. And then they wanted to kill people from even further away, so they put scopes on the sniper rifle. The level of detail people had to take into consideration to create every single thing that we interact with in this world is just baffling. It's mindfuck. It just fucks my brain a different way, man. Oh god, I almost hit a quad. Whoa, I almost quadded. Who hit that clip further? Like, I just quadded. I'm so bloated right now too. Oh god, my belly hurts. Ugh.